Well, it's a new approach to the development of our athletes, giving them proper instructions from the very beginning all the way up to the elite level. It's something that is a huge departure from the norm, where we tend to go for the quick fix or the cheapest option. It's a paradigm shift in the development of our athletes, starting from the very basic levels all the way up to the elite stars. The TTOC, by way of the Long-Term Athlete Development Program, is hoping to take sport in TNT forward in a way like never before. And after more than a year of training and exposure to new techniques and first-world approaches, several of the sporting bodies locally are now better equipped to assist with this development thrust.
Trinidad and Tobago is the only country where they have more than 5 sports embracing long-term athlete development. At the end of the day, I firmly believe that 10 goals by 2024 will happen. Because the reality is that we have track and field, and they have 15 out of 19 of the Olympic medals, and they have a program in place. But what we need is to recognize that the Olympic gold medal is the icing on the cake.
He further elaborated on the need to do it this way in order to reap the long-term benefits and rewards as a country, as well as organizations and as individuals.
The real success is a healthy Trinidad and Tobago, where every child, regardless of whether they're from John John, Beetham, Laventille, Toco, San Fernando, Westmoreland, Goodwood, San Fernando Central, Tobago, must have the opportunity to do what all children love to do, which is to play and to be able to do it safely and securely and not have to deal with people who believe they know what is physical literacy.
One by one, the organizations were quickly putting into practice what they learned on the course by presenting various action plans on how they intend to move their sport forward, player by player, level by level, all to the benefit of sport in TNT. 6 months after the completion of the Secondary Schools Football League season, the official league standings have finally been released by the league. The hold-up of the final standings came as a result of protests lodged by St. Benedict's College against Mucurapo East Secondary for the use of an ineligible player, Abdus Ramcharan. Mucurapo's use of the player saw them lose out on points against 4 teams, inclusive of victories over Fatima, St. Benedict's College and Faizabad Secondary, and draws against Trinity East and Queen's Royal College for a total of 11 points. This ensured that Sanwan North, who initially finished in one of the 2 relegation spots, survived the drop. With Mucurapo's point tally of 7, they saw them relegated along with Pleasantville Secondary. Meanwhile, Naparima College protested Presentation College's use of player Corey Cupid in victories against Fatima, East Mucurapo and QRC, which saw them deducted 9 points. They dropped to 4th after initially finishing 3rd in the league.